Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. There's a strike at the knees. And we're underway here in the home opener. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch misses. Fouled off left side. On the ground. Whips it across. And Guerrero is set down. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Back in the Bronx. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jonathan Clase, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to.
And he takes called strike three, and a great changeup from Scherzer. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Judge comes up empty there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next offering is down low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Alvarez to first in time. Judge out on the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bichette gets a chance to hit. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Into center. And it falls.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit, takes ball one. Fouled off. He was late.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bichette, the lead runner, out at second. Jimenez at first, 2 out of the inning. Double steal. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander. Stroman back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Clase coming on and makes the grab. And there's one away. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Ground ball right side. That's the second out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Paul Goldschmidt at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bellinger makes the play, and that's the third out. Back here in the Bronx, Zingy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
That one hit to right. Springer. And out number 1 on the grab. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, singing.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Miles Straw now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jonathan Clase. First time up, he led off the bottom of the first with a double and then scored. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Towards first, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, on to the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Francisco Alvarez. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Bichette. Over to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And the batter is George Springer.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That one missed. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, base is empty. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Grounds 1 to short. Bichette slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bellinger up to hit. Max Scherzer goes to work. And first offering is fouled off. You look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers. In fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees, other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team. You look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a guy that gets drafted or signs with that team, to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop, Derek Jeter, and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but no question about it. The history and all of the legacies of the New York Yankees players over the years is very dynamic.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back on this one. Way back out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-0. 1 down. Bichette up to the dish. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Hit in the air, right field. And that is Springer. Calls it in, 2 away. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-0. Here is Sosa to the plate. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jeff Hoffman.
Man, we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 outs. And strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Fought off foul. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Makes the grab, 1 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Chisholm, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
Number 56.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. The 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Jazz on his horse coming around third. In there safely.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Goldie takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. That misses, and the count is 2-0. Leiter, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one handled. The tag, and he's out. They limit the damage here. Ready to go, bottom four. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. That's in there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a swing and a miss there. On to first. Gets him.
Got him.
One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Peraza now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Is the count.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
That one just misses, and the count 1-2. And that's outside. That's to third. Guerrero throws to first in time. Miles Straw digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one for strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Alvarez collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ernie Clement. Leiter back to work. That's down and in. Leiter measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through the sweeper.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Clase takes the catch, and there's one gone. Francisco Alvarez next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Pitch misses, and 1-1. And a swing and a miss. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Inside. And the count's even at 2. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Centerfold, champion running up top. You knew we was coming for that #1 spot. Take over, baby, it ain't over. Got the temperature rising, spraying the flamethrower. So let's win now. There's no time for waiting. All we got is the date, and we shine our greatness. We go.
Ready to go now, and stepping in is the speedy Jonathan Clase. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air on the infield, Guerrero. And there's one down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one outside, and that's ball one. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Suns, and that's a fair ball down the right field line, and that's going to roll a while. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That's in there, and that's strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses.
Too high.
The throw, tag, and he's out. Swings through that one. Strike two. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Full count.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And Bichette is retired. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab in this one, Clayton Beeter.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Back here at Rogers Center. And now here is Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swings through that one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Jazz Chisholm Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
1 out. Base is empty.
Ball off the plate.
That's off the mark. Now 3-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. way upstairs, and that's ball 1. Chisholm at first, 1 gone. Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a...
Bichette over to second for 1, and that's 2. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Up the middle, Chisholm on the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. And the batter now, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Stuck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now up as the Yankees DH, Stuart Baroa. He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Let me start by saying.
Bottom of the inning. Down the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first and quickly one away in the second. At the plate, Dalton Varsho. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Clase makes the play, 2 away. Here is Goldschmidt. First pitch misses. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his backside. Nicely done for the out.
Sorry if I'm not star hip-hop material. Sorry if I'm selling. It'll take a miracle for my dreams to come true. Cause it's set too high. I'm in the clouds if I fall.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Gausman back to work. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slow roller up the middle. Clement fires to first on the run. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Edmundo Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball one there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That just misses. And that's ball 2.
2 outs to count.
Gausman throws over. Cabrera back on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Rips one to right. And that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Clase swings through it for strike 1. Runner on the go. A bunt, and it's popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Doubled in his first AB. And that is out of play. Out to short. Clement over to first. Third out. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. On the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. Here's the Toronto catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there.
ball.
I mean,
1 strike.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's George Springer. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
That takes care of Springer. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now in Toronto. Out of the fourth. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time. breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. And a slider in there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Popped up. Clement makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. That's outside, and that's ball one. Up the middle, and that chance handled. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Rogers Center, now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Just missed. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
1 away. And next for Toronto, Jazz Chisholm Jr. worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Ripped on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And that one upstairs, ball one. The Jays hitless so far in the game. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And misses inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And before the pitch, he steps off. Left field, way back there. And it hits the top of the wall. Anthony Santander at the plate. And takes low for ball one. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Caught in the rundown now. And he's out.
On the tag, you're
Cut
out.
down, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's going to be Ben Rice. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Stuart Baroa stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. That one way outside. Ball one. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, and there's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball.
Wow.
One strike.
That's not even close to the zone.
Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt down. And that misses. And that's ball one. That one missed. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he lays one down the left side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So up next, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swings through that.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Out to short. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. And we're back. Here's the 3rd baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Garcia back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Man at second. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one is upstairs. Got him. Now one away. Stepping in, Jonathan Clase. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike one.
One strike. 1-1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That misses. 2-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And here in extra innings. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strike. Back now in Toronto, and now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Pickoff throw. Clement dives back in safely. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Trying to bunt his way on. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And the batter is George Springer. Grounded out his first time up. And fouled off. Fouled off down the right side. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Stanton now. Swing and a miss.
No
Bringing the
ball.
cheese on that one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. It's Aaron Judge now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now the 0-1. And ball 1 to Judge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bo Bichette stepping in now for the Yankees, known for his late inning heroics. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. He's trying for third. Ball outside. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Inside, just missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And the runner holds. Andres Jimenez now at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Right through there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
No swing, just held it back there. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
1 strike.
Man at second. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The winning run at third. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And strike two.
1-2.
That one
inside.
just
Ball
missing
two.
inside. 2-2. Just misses there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
To third. And foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss.
No
And it's
ball.
0-1.
1 strike.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side in the seventh.
So I ain't saving you or clean the house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss.
And we're back. We go to the 8th. And here's the catcher, Ben Rice. Garcia throw over. Jimenez back in on a dive. New arm out of the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Comes up empty.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Next is the designated hitter, Stuart Baroa. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. So 2 down now. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
1-0.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back now in Toronto. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. Line drive. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a ball. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Ball back in a hurry. And the winning run now at second with only 1 away. So digging in, Ernie Clement has grounded out a couple of times. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Changes his mind. Stays put at second with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That's ripped into the outfield. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center. And here's the first baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Hoffman back to work. Ball 1 low. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. Just misses with that one. That one 95 to finish him off. Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Tap foul at the plate. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. With the go-ahead run at third, you're in extra innings. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jonathan Clase getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Chad Green ready to go.
Number 57. Chad Green.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. And a count 1-2. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's George Springer to start it off. That's towards center. Bellinger should have this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And we're back. We're in extras here. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Full count.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner stays put at third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Here is Aaron Judge. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And Judge is down on strikes. And next for New York, Bo Bichette. And that's in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of the 10th. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
This to third, and that's just foul. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Anthony Santander will hit next. 1 for 3. That's off the mark. 1-0. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And a count 1-2. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho, trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. With the winning run at the plate. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Leiter checks the runner. Chisholm back on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Up with it, fires to first. Not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Blue Jays. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
No balls. 2 strikes.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get...